Good morning, beautiful people. We are here today to become the very best version of ourselves. Volume 1. Just got my coffee, which is literally the essential every single morning, okay? It is a necessity. So we're gonna try and be a little bit vulnerable today, guys. And I'm just gonna openly admit on the internet that I do truly feel a little bit lost, a little bit like I don't know who I am anymore. And it's quite like a statement to make, but that is why we're here today. So we're here today to take the steps to become the best versions of ourselves. And you might have seen on TikTok the trend, that girl. That girl is a girl that has her life together. She does Pilates, she works out, she juices, she has all her smoothies, all that good stuff. It's basically a girl that you would look at and she prioritizes self-care just as much as showing up and working hard and having her life together. I'd certainly have the second part of that nailed down in terms of the work ethic. I've always worked very hard. As you guys know, I've always done like a corporate job, done this on the side, or been studying. It's been an intense last 10 years since leaving school. I finally kind of got to that point where I realized I don't actually truly know who I am in here anymore. And it's quite a scary thought to think actually I couldn't answer. If someone asked me, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to explain me anymore in terms of my personality and my beliefs, desires, my passions, all these things. I just don't know. And it's because I've been so buried in work and not focusing on me enough and my, you know, in here and in here as well. So I thought today we could take the first step. And honestly, this is a huge goal of mine for this year, just going forwards, to make sure I take time for myself. Work is not everything, your career is not everything, and I've been putting too much pressure on that and not on me. So I thought it'd be a fun video because I'm sure there's lots of you out there who have busy work schedules, who are busy mums, maybe you care for someone. Everyone out there has their own struggles as to why they're busy, why they're lacking on their own self-care. But in all honesty, if you're not looking after yourself, you're not going to be showing up as the best version of you for anyone else in your life. So I think it is really important we take care of ourselves, our own mental health, our happiness. And today's going to be a really exciting vlog because I'm going to show you the reality of starting that process and, you know, what I think I should be doing. And I'm sure I'll do more of these in the future when we can like compare how things change over time. I also wanted to give a shout out to today's video sponsor, Aura. I'm going to be talking about them in a little bit more detail later on in the video, but I thought I'd just say thank you for sponsoring this video and being a part of the journey. So my first thing in trying to become the best version of me was to just make sure I had like a nice slow morning this morning. So I didn't get up too early because I've been trying to get up early and it isn't for me, guys. We'll try and do that later on in the year, but every time I get up crazy early, it goes down like a sack of spuds, okay? I can't do it. So we woke up at about 7:30 today, which is like the very, very earliest I can get up. I've tried the whole 6:30, it doesn't work for me. I got up at 7:30, I had a nice shower, I've got myself ready, I've put on a nice outfit. That's another thing, I want to always feel nice. I think I spend too much of my life just like looking like a sloth, and I mean sloths are really cute, but it's not a cute look on me. You know, the messy hair, scraped up, not even brushed, just putting on whatever clothes that got foundation on them and stuff. Like, I want to feel cute. I think how we look is such a big part of how we feel. Just because we're at home sitting by ourselves, it doesn't mean we can't just make that little bit of effort. I mean, this makeup I've done literally took me like 5 minutes. So, you know, it doesn't take long to just put a little bit of makeup on, feel presentable, feel like you can answer the door to the postman. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Pilates, because that, again, I feel like that girl would be doing Pilates. She'd be moving her body, she'd be stretching, and then we can come back and I've got a fun day planned. I'm very excited for today. Also, just a shout out to my little bestie Lola, because she forms my self-care, don't you, my girl? Every ounce of time I spend with this little one is just pure love, pure happiness. If you need happiness in your life, a best friend, get one of these, get a Frenchie, because honestly, they will love you more than life itself. This girl is my everything, aren't you? You are. Okay, so we're back from doing Pilates, guys. Honestly, like, I seriously recommend it. I do not do this enough. I've only done it like less than a handful of times, I'm not gonna lie. We've probably done it like 5 times this year. But whenever I do it, I just feel like a spring in my step. So I definitely recommend it. Even if you just take 5 minutes to stretch in the morning, do something for your body. And also when you're doing it, focus on your breathing as well, and breathing work, I think it's called. Breath work. I'm learning, guys. I was watching a Jay Shetty interview last night with the Diary of a CEO. I'm really enjoying them interviews, and he was talking about breath work and breathing in for 4, out for 4, and kind of how that is actually a form of meditation. I feel like if we're becoming the best versions of ourselves, one thing that is highly important is having our life together, and one of them things is making sure we have internet security, because we're constantly on our phones scrolling, and it's really important. And it's an area that I feel like everyone at some point has felt like their passwords or security were not secure, and it's caused stress. You've got to think how many apps we're all using on a daily basis, which are collecting our data, which is obviously increasing our risks of these threats. I've personally experienced my passwords being compromised, and I can tell you now, it's not a nice feeling. It causes panic, it causes me to stress out and just wonder what on earth they have got of mine, what data they've taken, which is a really scary thought. To give you some context, guys, in the last 1 year alone, over 1 billion user records have been compromised. And this is across apps such as Facebook, Instagram, and this puts us at risk of all sorts of things, including credit fraud, identity theft, and our data being sold to scammers too. And this is why I'm really excited to share with you Aura, today's video sponsor. Aura look after these really worrying areas for you. It will quickly notify you if it detects any of your personal information has been compromised, and they also help you to resolve any potential fraud threats as well. The app can also encrypt your Wi-Fi protection, so it can protect your phone and your computer from malware, as well as helping to manage your passwords too. Aura have been so kind to provide me with 2 weeks for free for you guys, and you can use my link to check it out, and you're probably going to be shocked at how much of your private information they will find exposed. So if you want to take advantage of the 2 weeks for free, either use my QR code, which is on the screen, or you can click the link in my description box down below. Thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring this video. I love to bring you guys ways to help yourself, if that's financially, if that's security, if that's self-care. And I feel like our internet security is a form of self-care, because we're making sure we're looking after ourselves and eliminating stress where possible. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it if you check it out. So it is now about 10 o'clock and I haven't actually eaten anything today yet. I feel like that girl would be having her health shots, her smoothies and all that good stuff. And the good news is I have been getting into this, to be fair. So I'm going to show you one of my favourite little shots to have every single morning. And no, it's not alcohol. So we're going to go make that now. I highly recommend it. My stomach is grumbling. Okay, so I thought I'd do this section as a voiceover. You're going to need 5 large oranges, and then you're just going to half them. You're also going to need 4 lemons. I just have like small size lemons. I also use 4 big bits of ginger, and then you're going to need 2 to 3 teaspoons of turmeric as well. So I start by juicing the oranges, and then I pour them into a big glass container. I also use a sieve just to make sure it catches any bits. I then do the exact same thing with the lemons. Next up, for the ginger, I've tried peeling this before, it's just not necessary. So I literally cut it in half, pop it in my Ninja blender along with the turmeric and 2 glasses of water, and then I just sieve that out, and that is literally it. Give it a shake at the end and you are done, a week's supply just like that. And there we have it, my health shots are made. So I like to drink mine out of a fancy glass. These are from IKEA, I have no idea what they're called, but I did post a IKEA haul recently, and it's on my TikTok too if you want to check it out, and it will give you the name. I feel like when you have like a fancy glass, you just feel a bit more bougie, and it just makes you feel like the queen you are. So yeah, I'm not going to lie to you and say this is 10/10 amazing, because it's not. It's a little bit sharp, but it's okay. I think the water in it waters it down, obviously, and yeah, you could do it without the water, but I personally prefer to have it as like a bit more of a juice. So yeah, I have this every single morning. I have about that much. Doesn't really matter too much how much you have. I mean, it's all good for you anyway. Don't drink the whole thing, obviously. But yeah, there are so many health benefits to this. You can check it out online. I definitely recommend it, especially because I'm a little bit run down right now, so hopefully it will help sweep that away. In fact, I'm run down and it hasn't actually turned into anything other than just feeling run down. I haven't got a cold or anything. So a part of me wonders if this has been helping keep the little germ monsters at bay. Anyways, guys, cheers. Oh, strong. The ginger hits. I tell ya, it hits. Look, I have an audience. Guys, I'm in concert, look. I've got my audience, I've got my #1 fan. I think she's fed up. Look at that face. That is the definition of a grumpy face. What are you doing, Mrs. Grumpy? Okay, so it's now time to do a little bit of journaling and just brain dumping as well, which I honestly could not recommend enough, okay? If you're someone like me who gets very overwhelmed, you've got a million things going around in your brain all the time and you just think, oh my God, please listen to me. So I'll show you what I mean by brain dump. So my brain dump is basically like a to-do list, but also just, I mean, you can put whatever you want on here, but basically for my brain dumps, I personally have a little box here which tells me what uploads I've got going up. Once I've sorted them out or planned them, I kind of cross through them so I know I'm all set, and then I know what's obviously outstanding. I then like to put down what I'm doing this week, what I need to do. I have crossed all this stuff off, even though we're only on Tuesday at the minute, because I have planned it all out here. I do what I've got to film this week, what I've got to edit this week. Then I like to put on there for next week so I can kind of see a week ahead. I then do general life admin and then socials as well. It's just really nice to have like a page where I can see everything very clear. Also lol at Lola's toy on the floor, a little squirrel. It just makes my life so much easier and clearer. That's my bestie. But this also applies to things like your thoughts, your feelings, how you're feeling. If you've got random stuff in your mind, just get it out onto a piece of paper. I can't stress to you how much of a difference it makes getting it out from here onto here. Please try it out if you haven't already. It sounds so simple, but you know what? I'm realising in life, the simple things are the things that actually sometimes do the most. So please listen. And then we're now on to another thing which could be really great for that is having a weekly planner. So this one is from Lola Bella Rose Little Gift Company. She's a lovely lady who contacted me on Instagram. She's actually one of my subscribers. And she does loads of cute gifts. This is one of them. This is really good as well because it has all the days in the week, and then it also has this week's goals, week's reflections. So you could definitely do your brain dump on here and obviously put all your plans all in one place so you can see clearly what you've got. I also like to have a physical diary. I'm very much a paper and pen girl. Well, I say that. I am like a girl of many places because I use my laptop to track a lot of things. I use my phone, and I like to have it in a physical notepad and even a calendar. So I like to duplicate because my biggest fear is like forgetting I've got something on or forgetting to do something. So I feel like it's my foolproof method of ensuring I will not forget something. If I have a spreadsheet with certain things on it, obviously I don't replicate every single thing, but like my calendar I use for my plans. I'll also put some of my plans in my brain dump. My laptop I'll use to track all my YouTube content and social media collaborations. I also do that on my phone as well. So I like to have at least like 2 records basically for each thing. It just makes my life easier because I feel more secure that I'm making sure I've got a backup. I can only rely on myself, so it's not like I've got a colleague to help me out, if that makes sense. Anyways, the next thing I want to do is do a little bit of journaling. I think it's going to be really important. So yeah, I think journaling for me is going to be really important in my just becoming the best version of me journey. And I got this journal from Home Bargains actually. I think it's really cute. It's a nice pale pink, and inside it has loads of different things. So it has all of these columns to write out, and it says today I'm grateful for, and then positive things today, things that worried me, what can I do to reduce these worries, a positive thought to carry me to sleep. And then you also have weekly summaries as well. Yeah, that's basically it. So I think it just repeats itself throughout the book. The only thing that I'm really confused about with, guys, is that you have your daily one and then it goes straight into weekly, and then it goes daily, weekly, daily, weekly. But surely you should have 7 days of daily. Maybe that's a bit of a design fault. I'm going to be fairly open with you guys in terms of all these things, but I also think when it comes to your journaling, sometimes you want to keep some of these things private. So I'm going to go do that off camera, and then I'll be back in a little bit and we can pick up the rest of the day. Okay, journaling's all done. I've just put on another wash load as well. I feel like being a productive queen and getting stuff done around the house each day just makes our life easier and less. I'm always that person that leaves them bloody tags on. But yeah, do a little something each day instead of letting things build up. That's what I'm trying to get into more. It's one of my goals for this year, like just trying to not let the house build up. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are definitely rooms that I have let built up upstairs, like the clothing that needs putting away, but you know what I mean, like at least do something each day, because all these things are becoming better versions of you, and they are kind of self-care. I know it sounds really weird, but like having a clean space is self-care for me. It makes me feel good, it makes me feel relaxed. I can't relax in a mess, so if I make my cleaning life easier by just doing a little something each day, it makes everything a lot better. I wanted to show you this hoodie, which I did actually show you in one of my recent vlogs, but it's from the same company, the Lola Bella Rose Little Gift Company. So this is what it is, Dog Mum, and the reason why I'm putting this on is because we are going to go for a WALK in a little bit. So I haven't actually worn this yet, but I can tell you guys, this is, I'm trying to not get makeup on it, this is the softest hoodie I've ever like felt in my whole existence. I'm seriously being a pink princess today. Like, we're going to be doing another one of these videos, guys, and it's going to be like living like a pink Pilates princess of the day, because I keep seeing the trend on TikTok and I just like the idea of it. But that'll be another video, but I feel like we're kind of living that dream today anyway with all the pink. How freaking cute is this? I'm obsessed. So yeah, we're all done with the journaling. I always feel like it kind of makes you feel better when you've dumped it from here onto paper. And we're now going to make some lunch because I haven't actually eaten anything yet today. And then we're going to go for a WALK. Excuse the washing machine, but this is going to be my lunch. It's kind of like a little brunch vibe going on. So we've got some Heck chicken sausages, some large free-range eggs. You guys must know at the minute how hard it is to get hold of eggs. I feel like they're always out of stock when I do my online food shop. We've got some tomatoes, and then we've got this lovely tiger bread. I'm just going to have one slice, or maybe two, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to put some of these in the air fryer now. And then I'm going to do probably, I don't know if I want scrambled or fried. I'm going to have a think about it. But yeah, I'll show you once it's done, because this noise is just not a vibe, is it? Guys, you're going to think I'm absolutely crazy putting sweet chilli on it, but please do not knock this until you try it. Sweet chilli on eggs is absolutely insane. I have never looked back since I first tried it. Whew, being completely honest, I feel like I've got bloody food sweats, guys. That was too much food. But that's all I've eaten, and that's all I'm going to have up to dinner. I feel like for dinner, I'm fancying like sweet potato with feta and some kind of meat. But anyways, something I've realised I've not done today yet, much of, which is very bad, is drink water. And it is one of my goals for this month to make sure I keep my water intake up. I used to be amazing at it, and I'm just terrible now. And again, another thing for self-care, like all these things are so basic, and they're like basic things we should be doing, but we just forget. I got myself this bottle from Home Bargains. Don't dishwasher it because it's now misshapen. Can you see that? I'm pretty sure it was not like that when I got it. So it's now dented. But basically this is a day's worth of water in a bottle, and it's quite heavy, but I think it looks quite cute, and I just need to be accountable, guys. You get into it like this. I need to be accountable because I can't carry on the way I'm going. Oh my God, it's like a little sippy. It's like what I would have when I was a kid. It's a sippy cup one. Now about 12:30 and we have not drunk any, so we should be up to like here by now. So we're gonna try and drink some. I mean, I could keep going, but I don't want to like overdo it. It's a little bit more. Okay, we're up to 11 AM at the minute. We'll get it down to the right time soon. In all honesty, I feel like this is going to keep me drinking more than I need, because I could easily do what I just did then every hour. So we could probably drink 2 of these a day. We're going to start with the goal of drinking 1 a day. I feel like if I've got a bottle, I literally will do it. It's just because I've been using like little glasses all the time, which haven't worked. So yeah, I need to take Lola for her walk, but it is raining. It's not really fair to not take her, so I think I'm gonna wait 20 minutes, let my food go down, because I'm seriously full. My stomach actually hurts, and then we'll take her. Okay, so I thought I'd show you preparing dinner. So for dinner, I really wanted some nice roasted vegetables and then some meat. So I chopped up loads of courgette. I also chopped up 2 sweet potatoes, 1 pepper. You could probably do a few more peppers to be fair. And also 1 red onion. This was enough for about 3 portions worth, by the way. So yeah, I just bulk cooked because then I can have it for my lunches the following days. I then drizzled some basil infused oil over this. It gave it a nice mix, and then it was ready to go in the oven. Then I prepared 4 chicken breasts diced. I added scotch bonnet pepper, paprika, jollof seasoning, curry powder, ground pimento, garlic and herb, loads of different seasonings, rubbed it all in, put some tin foil over, and I cooked all of these with the veggies for about 40 minutes in the oven at 200. Guys, you've seen an awful lot of my face, so I thought we'd do a little off-camera, off-face, like, just, I don't know what to call it, but like a haul like this, because I've just got off the treadmill and I'm sweaty, and I have just prepped dinner. But before dinner, I want to show you a little haul I got of things from Amazon, which I'm really excited about. So I got one of these because I feel like I keep seeing them all over TikTok. It's basically like a bathing towel fabric headband. I mean, totally unnecessary, but you can pop it on your head, you know, when you're getting ready. I also got myself some vanilla syrup, which I am very excited about because Your girl treated herself to some matcha tea, which I have wanted for the longest time. So I think we might make one actually in a second, which I can't wait for. I also got myself a matcha whisk, and I will link everything I'm showing you in my Amazon storefront, which is linked down below. So this is the little whisk you get. So we're gonna make one of those soon. And then I also got myself a gusha because I've started to massage my face, and I 100% notice it does work for lymphatic drainage purposes. If you don't know about that, have a little Google, but basically it's to drain away the toxins, and it definitely works from my experience. So I thought, invest in the real deal, stop using your hand and get a proper device to do it for you. And then the last thing I got was this, which is an ice roller. It's just got out the freezer. It's literally ice cold, and I'm so excited to use this. I want to use it now, but I've got a bit of makeup on, so I can't. But yeah, this is meant to help with like depuffing your face in the mornings. Oh my god, I've just tried one little roll and it feels incredible. So I'm very excited to use that tomorrow morning. Okay, so time to make the matcha latte. So I literally put 2 ice cubes in a glass, some soy milk, then half a teaspoon of matcha powder, about 30 ml of hot water. You could see I wasn't sure how much to put in. Literally just whisk it together. It was super easy. You can buy fancy bowls, but you don't need it. You can literally just use a normal bowl, pour it in, add some vanilla syrup, stir, and you are done. Super, super easy. So here is the matcha latte. It's quite nice. The only thing I'd say is, I feel like the vanilla tastes a tiny, teeny bit fake. With the matcha, that's blended really nice. So I've done it with soy milk. Yeah, just normal soy milk from Aldi. Ice, the matcha powder, and then vanilla. But do you know what I mean? When it's like a low sugar one and it tastes a little bit off. I was actually thinking, what about using vanilla essence in one of these? And a bit of honey, because I don't want to get one of the really fake syrups, and I've just done that by getting like a low sugar one. Whereas if I use a bit of honey, guys, that scared me. It was the Amazon driver, but he came up to the house with a torch, and I was thinking, who on earth is that in the dark? Basically, obviously sugary vanilla ones are fine, but what I'm trying to say is I'd rather have something a bit more natural. So if I had honey and then vanilla essence, maybe that would work quite well. But anyways, it still tastes good. Like, I'll definitely still get through that vanilla syrup. It's just because I'm trying to cut down on things that are artificial a little bit. So I don't really know why I made the error. A bit of a schoolboy error, to be honest. The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm thinking, actually, I think it's fine. Maybe this is going to be my drink of the summer. I feel like it's very refreshing. I've tried the warm matcha, I did not like it. But cold with vanilla, oh my god, it is really good actually. Anyways, you would have seen my dinner be made, so I'm going to wait for that to be ready. I'll show you it being served, and then that will probably be the last bit of footage you see, because this vlog's getting quite long, I think, and I don't want you to get bored. So yeah, let me know what you think of it. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've actually really enjoyed filming this, like, a lot. So yeah, I'll film the pink Pilates one that I said, just like basically a very girly day. That's basically what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be for fun. And then once I've nailed this down for a bit longer, maybe I'll do like a proper aesthetic, like routine style video for you. Like maybe like a morning routine, like a that girl morning routine. But I just want to give myself like a few weeks to actually, you know, make sure that I can kind of stick to this. But I have still like worked throughout the day. I've been doing some editing stuff, so don't get me wrong, it has been quite a chill day. But I feel like most of what I've done today, I could do most days. None of it has taken long, that's the thing. Like, none of the things I've done have taken long, so why couldn't you implement this into your day and make sure you're looking after yourself, even if you're busy? Like, I think you definitely can. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the food footage in a second, and comment down below any other videos like this you want to see. Honestly, like, this is where my heart is at with content. I freaking love videos like this. I love watching them. I love filming them. It just gives me such a sense of joy, and I love doing videos that can like uplift people, make them feel happy and better, or give you tips. So I really hope you like it. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you think, because your feedback is important to me. So I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.